Tell him, la 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 la, la la tell him. One of the most melodic and beautiful choruses of the year comes from North Macedonia. The singer is
Tamara
Todevska. T. The song is
Proud.
And North Macedonia should be very proud of this entry. Should we talk about it? Let's do this! Take pride in your personal history using My Heritage DNA. In any case, you guys, North Macedonia, they have a fantastic entry in 2019. This is a power ballad with a capital P. I'm going to assume that she will nail this vocally because we know that Tamara Todevska is one of her country's greatest vocalists. She is on point visually, she is on point musically, and now she has the song, the weapon you need to make the final at the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that she can. I'm loving the message, very empowering. Yes, it comes in the wake of Me Too and can apply to women, but I think it applies more broadly than that. To anyone who's ever been shoved down, this song is saying, hey, you better stand up. You better tell them you slay. You better show them in every way you can. By doing what's right for you, you often do what's right for everyone else. Stand up tall, young woman. I love it. Classical quality, and yet contemporary production. Actually timeless. This is a song you could have heard in the 80s, but it's also a song you're very comfortable and happy to hear today, drawing strength from her.
Yeah, and again, goes beyond womanhood. Actually, Stefano Miloseski, who is an emerging Macedonian artist, did a cover of this. And wow, hearing it being delivered, by a male vocalist was just like, it brought forward a new dimension to the song. And I agree, there's a timeless quality here. You talk about hearing it today. I talk about this is the soundtrack for tomorrow as well. There is something about the song, when I hear it, I get a sense of justice, I get a sense of empowerment, I get a sense of liberation, I get a sense of, I've found my voice. This is really beautiful, this is really touching. Tamara can sing.
Yeah.
Tamara can sing, and the strength of this is really all about her, as you pointed out in our first reaction video. And for Macedonia, who consistently gets bad staging, don't even stage this.
Yeah.
It'll just take flight. You don't have money for the props and stuff. You know what? It's fine. A strobe light centering on her and have an LED graphic with so many people kind of emerging from the darkness into the foreground, closing in. You've got a straight shot into the final. I'm excited for Macedonia, actually, because I think that this year things are going to change. Macedonia is going to be the new Cyprus. Things are going to change.
We know with Macedonia, they often have a great studio cut, but they don't have the great singer. This year, they've got the studio cut, they've got the person who can sing it. Staging is the question, but as you say, they don't need staging. So tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, that is potentially the one positive I see, really, with the song is that it doesn't need staging. Here's the thing, completely respect the message, completely respect Tamara. I think that she is a great performer. For whatever reason, it doesn't click with me as a performance. I think that, it just doesn't move me in any way. And that is 100% just my interpretation of it. I can completely see that other people will really get behind this, but at least for me, whether it was sung by a man, sung by a woman, sung by whatever you want to be, I just don't connect with it. And I think that's my real issue with it. I don't know what more it can do on stage to make me really fall for it. I just think that it's very basic in a way. I think that it's a message that we need to hear, certainly, but I just feel like it's a message that we've heard before and has been done better. I genuinely just can't find anything that I really love or like about this. It's just very much the definition of it's there and competing at Eurovision song for me this year. I just have very little emotion towards it. I don't hate it. I don't really dislike it. I wouldn't choose to listen to this song if it came on Spotify. I will generally skip it if it's on when I'm listening to the Eurovision playlist, just because it doesn't move me in any way.
Thankfully, Eurovision voters don't have to pull nothing up on Spotify. They don't have to draw on a playlist. They're watching the TV, it comes on. And Eurovision forces you to engage with music you may not always engage with. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, when you see this, with the magical, non-existent staging we've just discussed, you're going to engage with it.
And it's not even about me getting behind the song. The song gripped me. The song is drawing me in. I'm not the one actively getting behind it. And can I just point out to the Macedonian delegation, large size, proud t-shirt, there won't be no pigeonholes, so come find me. I want to wear that t-shirt and say, I'm proud to get behind the newest addition to the Eurovision family, North Macedonia, and I'm getting behind the song. This is so fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I hear this song and I feel like, oh, this is the song that I needed for so many moments in my life. And finally, I have the song that encapsulates those moments with a positive message of affirmation and celebration. What is there not to like? This is so beautiful. And again, it's also welcoming Tamara back into the Eurovision family. This is an 8 from me. It's an 8. It's a clean 8. And I'm really hoping that I see this on Saturday night.
My score is a 7. Now, this was based on the music video. As I've made clear in other videos, I'm not a fan of the music video. I find it a little cliche and a little too literal with all the different people. Obviously, they can't do that in Tel Aviv because you only can have 6 people on stage. So she's not going to have a bunch of random people popping up. I hope they avoid that cliche in their background. I think it's just too literal. I think, again, as we said earlier, black lighting, one light on her, it grows, she slays. She's strong enough on her own. I think if she can match the vocal quality of the video in a live performance, my score would be a 9 or a 10, and I can't wait to see her do just that.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Again, I can't find anything in me to want to give it more than that. That 5 is entirely because I think that she's a great vocalist and that I respect the song. Will I be annoyed if it makes it to the grand final? Probably not, unless it knocks out a song I would much rather get there. I could completely see this in the grand final. I don't see it doing particularly well if it were to get there, but completely fair play to North Macedonia. I think it's just after a couple of years where I've completely loved their songs, the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia's songs, I don't know, this just doesn't really hit the grade in terms of being a modern and engaging song for me.
We, of course, are not the only WIWI bloggers. There are dozens of us all over this gorgeous earth. They have cast a score, and the global average is 6.44.
Low.
It's low, but I think for Macedonia, it's actually a good sign. In the past, like the past 2 years, they've had very high WIWI jury averages and then not made the final. So maybe having a slightly lower average will have the inverse and they will make it to the final.
Potentially, yeah. I worry that it's a song perhaps that a lot of people like, but maybe not love, and that isn't good for Eurovision. If you're somebody's 4th or 5th favourite, are you getting their televote points? It's the thing that I always say. I don't know whether it's necessarily going to get that.
Well, that's what we think. What do you think? Where would you put North Macedonia in your top 41? What score do you give it out of 10? Can they be proud, and will they be proud on Saturday night? Let us know here on WIWI Blogs.
Responding to Chris Halpin, you seem to forget that music experts make up 50% of the overall score.
That is one half.
One half. And we are also on Instagram, so do find us there.
And you can leave a comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, description box, everything is in there, and let us know all of your thoughts.
We'll see you later. Bye!